The whole Dota experience for me it's been such a long road, and it's been so profound. And now I'm happy to be here, and I'm here to share it with you guys, share some of the things I picked up along the way. My philosophy behind Dota is that it is so complex and layered, and that there's so many ways that there's never going to be one single way to do it. Whenever somebody finds something that they find unbreakable, well, it does have a giant weak spot. It's just that people haven't used it yet or haven't seen it yet. There's no such thing as an unbeatable hero. There's no such thing as an unbeatable strategy. And often you have these games that look unwinnable, but there's always this path. You almost always find a path. It's very rare that you find yourself without a single good sequence in sight. There's always more you can do. There's always another way to look at it. There's always another way to play it. I think Dota will never truly be fully understood. I think they actually managed to make it that complex. But we're here working every day to try and break it, to really show what this game is, what's possible in this game. Hello everyone, this is Johan N0tail Sundstein, player for OG and winner of the last international. I am very excited to be here. This is something I've been hoping to do for years, to make a masterclass for Dota. There's a huge void and lack of a basic Dota guide, in my opinion. I've wanted for a long time to get a lot of these things off my chest. So very happy to be here, very happy to talk to you guys about the game that I love, the video game that has given me more or less everything in my life. It has taken a lot of time, but it has given me so much more. This game has become my giant passion. It's my hobby, it's my life. And I just hope I can share a bit of it with you, how I view it and the complexity and depth of this game, try and help you understand it the way I understand it. Because often I hear the misconceptions about Dota that it's much more simple. People make it sound very simple, and that there's a couple ways to play it, and that's more or less it. The way I see it, it's much different than that. I have such a view of it that it's never ending. It's always deeper. It's always more complex, and there's always a way to make it yours, for you to personalize yourself and to get your persona in the game. So hopefully what you can take from this course is some of my very basic and general Dota things, the way I view the game. A lot of these things are something I learned very early on. I forgot along the way, and then I remembered again. Often the basics are the most important things in this game, and it's quite easy the longer you play that you forget it. So I'm just hoping to emphasize on some of the general Dota concepts and something about the game that will go on for the next 10 years and hopefully make you enjoy the game more and teach you to improve, become a better player, become a better teammate, and more patient maybe, because it does take a lot of patience to try and grasp this thing that is so complex. So what we'll be talking about in this course will be overall general Dota, mechanics, drafts, early game, mid game, late game. I'm going to try to take you through all the stages of what I consider a regular Dota game. You have the very irregular Dota games that I can't possibly help you with all of them because there's so many. But to give you a general idea of what often happens in games, and to maybe remove some of the confusion that you feel after. This game offers you a lot of tools, a lot of things that you can use for yourself to self-improvement, understanding, experimenting, and a lot of you haven't even heard of some of them. So I'm just hoping to give you this that you can take with you, something that will just transcend over all the patches, over all the games that you play, and hopefully make it a little more fun. So the question of why do I think I made it as a professional player is very hard to answer with one answer. I think many things went into it. If I had to answer with one answer alone, it's because I really wanted it. I wanted it more than anything else. I wanted to win international more than anything else, really. But to try and give a few more answers that might elaborate the situation more, I always valued the the camaraderie, being a good teammate, being there for your team. I also have always valued how a person changes in a good atmosphere. In Dota, it can get very frustrated, it can get very tense, it can also bring out the worst in you. And once you do that with teammates for an extended amount of time, it can become quite hostile and toxic environment. And this just makes people play worse, and it also makes you have less fun, it makes you enjoy things much less. So a big part of my focus has been what makes people tick, what makes people happy, and what then makes people also play good. It seems to be the same answer, is when people feel good, they do good. And the same thing goes for myself. I definitely contribute a big part of my success to the hard work of people to make a good atmosphere and to create a good work environment. I think this is over half the work. This is over half of it. My name is Johan N0tail Sundstein, and this is my gamers class.